Alright, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Hopefully you guys can all hear me loud and clear. I'm sorry for the stream dying for just a second or two. I had to kind of reset my connection because it was acting up for a minute or two. Oh, yep. There you go. I'm also on FF14 real quick. The character selected was not properly logged in. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. I gotta wait for a little bit. Alright, well, time to do what I do best. Press this button. Alrighty, ahoy me boys! It is your resident Switch Grad here to entertain you with my skills or lack thereof. Hopefully you guys have all had a wonderful week. Mine was, very stressful. Unfortunately, it was a stressful one. Like, every second, something was going wrong. Like, straight up something was going wrong. Like, I couldn't have one good day without something breaking on my end. I don't know what I did. I don't know who I angered. But I seem to have angered the right person to make them upset. Like, I could literally, like, accidentally... I don't know, like... I don't know, look at somebody the wrong way and it's like, oh, no, sorry, you get bad luck for the next of the day. For the next of the day. For the next day. Ultimately, at least my Friday was alright. I did have to stay behind this time around instead of getting to go home early. But it was fair, since one of my co-workers always stayed. Or consistently stays behind every single, like, Friday. So it's just like, they're like saying like, oh, it's like, hey, Grod, can you take over? Because I'm going to be leaving at 2. I'm like, it's like, alright, fine. I'm a good person. I'm not evil. I'm not gonna lie and say like, no, I got my own stuff. Nah. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will help. But, yeah. Weird part is I don't really have that much to say. Sorry. Just had to drink a little bit of water. Remember, kids, hydrate or die. Hydrate or die. That's the big message of the day. But yeah, also, sorry about last Saturday not doing stream. I had a lot of busy IRL stuff that knocked the wind out of me and just made me completely drained. Like, I was out of energy. No energy left to do anything. So I unfortunately had to pull the plug on stream. But hopefully, this stream, according to the title and everything, hopefully we get to the end of base ARR, at least clear base ARR. And we can actually move on to maybe tomorrow getting a good chunk of the post game knocked out. So hopefully by July we'll be on to Heavensward. Hopefully. And I mean a big hopefully. I really hope. I hope we get on to Heavensward and don't get trapped. Now, there is one required quest that we are going to do on stream, or a set of quests that's actually pretty important that we do need to do on stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of you who know the quests know what it is. Let me also put this in here, just to make sure that people who do come into chat, who are veterans to FF14, don't spoil it for anybody else. There we go. Manually end. Hold on. Let me test. Can I? Let me see something. Everything. I'm gonna disconnect this real quick. Alright, let me try this again. Sorry, I'm fixing chat real fast and doing a quick little mini fix. Alright, can you reload? There we go, Streambot's reloading. But I will say this. Here's a big thing that I have gotten this week. Okay. So, I had a little bit of an unfortunate spending compulsion again, and totally didn't get another console, but it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm going to show you what I got, okay? Hold on. Alright, I'm going to go to downloads. We'll grab this picture here. Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay, that lagged for a quick minute. Okay, chat. Here's what I got. Bam! I got a PSP Vita. Hold on. Crap, I don't want it to get in the way of chat. But yeah, look at this. I got a PSP Vita. I got a cool little PSP Vita now. I've been meaning to try out the Vita for a long time, because back in the day, I had a PlayStation Vita. Not PlayStation Vita. Back in the day, I had a regular PSP. I don't know if it was the 2000 or 3000 model. Either way, both my brother and I got like a cute little duo gift, where each one of us got a game with it. My PSP came with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Great game. I got that, while my brother, I think, got like a couple of assorted games, because I was like a bit of a fan of looking into Kingdom Hearts stuff. So my mother looked at it and said like, ooh, this seems like a fun game. I kind of want to also collect a PSP just for the hell of it, because it'd be fun to own both versions. I know it doesn't make any sense to own both, but it's cool. It'd be genuinely cool. Maybe get one in a cooler color. I don't know. I might try to see if I could go for like a 3000 model. I love collecting handhelds. Handhelds is like one of my favorite consoles I love collecting. Also, I'm just going to say this. I love how the PSP feels. It definitely feels like a portable mini console. Because like, ever since I messed around with it, I got a PSP Vita to SD card adapter for it, and I've been kind of using it as my main way, and it's such a cool thing. I kind of want to also use it like a Walkman. Honestly, you know what's been so weird nowadays? Everybody has been like going back to older systems, and it's so cool. The only problem is it's fucking expensive to afford it. Like, you know how expensive it is to do retro gaming now? I'm ashamed. I'm sad that it costs an arm and a leg if you really want to get a popular system. Back in my day, GameCubes only cost like 70 bucks. Now they cost like 130. I also get it's probably because of inflation and COVID. COVID especially played a part in that. A lot of people had nothing else better to do. So it's a shame. It's a real sad shame that even affording anything retro is just a pain in the ass now. But yeah, if you're wondering, that is a PS2 Slim right below me here. I got a Slim. I like the Slim, I really do. But I get why a lot of people love the regular, even as a proprietary charging port. And even if like the OLED on it can suffer more from burn-in and yellowing, I just like the Slim because of its feel. It really feels good. And here's the other good part. It doesn't use a proprietary one. It uses a micro USB, which turns out, guess which idiot forgot to have like a micro USB charger? This girl fucked up and forgot. I luckily had a old micro USB charger, but it was like a really tiny one. Like, it's only like it's only like 4 inches. And it's mainly used to charge like headphones and stuff. So, like, I want to plug it so I could play it. I've charged it up like over the course of last night, because I ended up getting my PSP Vita alongside my adapter in the mail the same day, which was perfect timing. So I immediately spent the night homebrewing the hell out of it. So now I have like a custom theme. I have everything on it. I'm definitely going to do a lot of tweaking in the near future. There's got to be a lot of tweaking going on. I'll be definitely modding the heck out of it. I'm going to download as many like old titles. And like, the only sucky part is I would love it if they made it so you could totally use your credit card to purchase stuff on there. But I forgot ever since a couple of years ago, you have to load it on your account first before you can purchase. So technically you can still purchase titles. You just have to do it in a really weird roundabout way and have a PlayStation Network account. Which, your girl's a Nintendo girl. So, unfortunately I don't have that, and I don't want that right now. I don't really mess around with PlayStation. It's always been for me Nintendo and Steam. Those are my 2 main platforms. But yeah. Maybe when I go to my DC trip and go to Otakon, I'll definitely see if I could find like a PSP for much cheaper. And possibly mod the hell out of it right at the convention center and do it ahead of time. I'm pretty sure you could easily mod your thing if you're smart enough. Maybe I'll get some, like... Maybe I'll grab some, like, UMDs. Kind of build a fun collection and then make some backup copies for my Vita. Make my Vita my main console that I, like, bring games and play on. Because I'm pretty sure there's a couple of cool exclusives. I give you mine if I can find it. Aw, Fel, you don't gotta do that for me. As you see on screen that I forgot to get rid of, I already have a Vita. So I'm not exactly hunting it for it. You mean OG PS? Yeah. No, this right here is the Vita. That's right below me is the Vita. It's like, I appreciate you wanting to give me like your OG PSP, but I'm like, I already have a Vita. It's like, I'm good. I will... If I find an old PSP for dirt cheap or for like a really good deal, I'll definitely go for it. Also, I'm gonna say this. I love Japan because they get so many more cooler color variations for systems. They get some legendary ones, while us in the US kind of get like the essentials. Like for PSP, right? I think like the main colors we got were black, white, red, and blue. Occasionally, we got some special variations, but Japan got a crap ton of variations. Like, I think only with the Vita, all the colors for PS3 came out Japan only. Really? I thought we got a couple, like, exclusives or editions. I know for PS4, we definitely got some variations. We did get some for PS4. We didn't get too many, but we got some for the PS4. But, yeah, honest, they had blue and red and white. Wow, that's kind of ironic. But yeah, I don't hate black as, like, a color for a console. I think it's a really solid color choice. But, like, I am a sucker for, like, a unique color or just unique variation that's really special. Even if it's more pricey. But the worst part is... Whenever you have, like, it was for the last PS3 they made. Ooh. But yeah. Oh, but, Felinters and chat as a whole. What is, like, your favorite PlayStation? Are you like me and, like, you're a fan of the PS2/PSP? Because I think those two are, like, my favorite. Well, also the PS Vita, because, like, it could play PSP. And PS Vita had some cool games. PlayStation 2 and PSP. Yeah, those are the classic consoles. And like I mentioned earlier, Fel, on a bigger note, PS2 is the easiest to mod. It really is. Only behind the Vita. The Vita and 3DS are also extremely easy to mod. They are very easy and don't take that much effort. Like, PS Vita, you just have to do a browser exploit, and it works across all versions. It's very easy to do. Free McBoot and a memory card and you're all good to go. Vita's like, you just need to plug into a browser and you're done. Except, if you have the OG model for the Vita, there is an extra step you have to do. That's a little weird. Because there's no real storage on the OG models for the Vita. Fun fact, there is no internal storage for the Vita. Just none. Not even a single bit. Only with the Slim models, and the model I own is the Slim for the PSP Vita, does it have, like, internal storage. And it's, like, 1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte of storage. Mind you, games back in the day weren't as big. The easiest PS2 for modding is the Thickums version. Really? I've heard the Slim is a lot easier to mod. Bar in mind, I have ways of being able to flash my memory card for PS2 very easily, so I don't really need to worry too hard. Also, I've modded most of my consoles, so like for me, everything that like I still play, like my PS2, my Wii, my Wii U, my GameCube, my 3DSs, and my N64, I've modded in some way, just because like they're not getting any money. Might as well take advantage of it, you know, get some extra life out of it. A lot of the easier mods only work on fat PS2. They made free McBoot for the Slim. Really? I didn't even know that. I'm kind of just used to doing free McBoot because I was taught that's like the way to do it. that's very reliable and easy. Also, I like my Slim because it's so much smaller. Another thing that I like about the Slim consoles, they're very nice. The Freemook doesn't work on the silver PS... Wait, the silver PS2? The silver PS2. I'm like, my mind's thinking, like, was there a silver color released? Was there? Or is that like a later model of the PS2? The silver Slim. I gotta look that up now. Hold on a minute. I now have to look that up. Alright, hold on. Silver Slim PS2. Ooh. Really? So, like, only the silver color? So it's like the only variation or color variation that it doesn't work on? I wonder if, like, the colored ones are, like, the latest variations that it doesn't work on. If it's not just the silver one. But yeah, that's interesting. So those are the only ones that it just doesn't work on? Huh. Ooh, also chat. One of my big goals of Otakon this year, going to that convention, your girl wants to get, it's nice, but it's hard to mod because all the tech is for older ones. Silver came out later. Ah, silver came out later. Gotcha. But my big goal for Otakon this year, for like my retro video game collecting, I don't go to Otakon just because of that. I hang out with friends. It's just here's the funny story. First time I went to Otakon, I was kind of just chilling out because my mind was saying like, okay, it's mainly dedicated to anime and nerd stuff. And then like I found like a retro games section at Dealer's Den that was all Japanese games, and my eyes lit up. They're like, oh, it's like, I was like, they gotta have what I think I have. I run over to the section of Pokemon. It's like, I'm buying all of them. Also, hi there. Oh boy. Oh boy, don't you love it? I can't escape a single stream without dealing with one AI bot advertiser. Let's go. I can't escape from it. Damn it. Don't worry. I'll eventually get a moderation team. Eventually, when things get up and running here. Eventually. But, yeah, you can play this in Kepto game on PSP Vita. It's Japanese only for 2 and 4. Huh. Yeah, that's another series I have to go check out. There's a lot of series that I haven't tried. And actually, you know what's so awesome nowadays, chat? A lot of people are going to older game systems now. Because, like, the newer ones are all stupidly expensive now. Senkoku Basura is so fun. I'll definitely need to check that out when I have some time. Actually, let me look that up real fast while I'm at it. Senko... Why do I... Ah, there we go. Now I'm recognizing the art. Okay, now I'm recognizing the art. I've seen some stuff about it. Yeah, everybody seems to be going back to older consoles. It's kind of awesome that everybody's going back. I've seen it for 3 years. 4 for PS3. Ooh, you gonna try and collect them all? You gonna try and go after them all? I'm wondering. Val, you gonna try and get them all? But, yeah. I am genuinely happy more people are going back to older systems. Because I think... I'm just gonna say this. Anything from, like, GameCube era and lower, they seem to be cooking. I have a digital copy of 4 for the PS4. Ooh. But yeah. Everyone, play retro gaming. Get on your retro console now and start playing it. Because I'm pretty sure there's a good title on there. And you know what's nice, chat? The games are usually complete. And you don't really gotta buy any DLC. And besides that, like, usually the DLC is completely optional. You don't gotta pay any money if you don't care for it. I want to go back and get XD Gale of Darkness, but I can just emulate on PC. Actually, guess who owns that? Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna really show how much of a damn nerd I am. Hold on, I got a good picture. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. It's a really good one. Don't worry, chat, it's a really good one. If I can find it. I don't think I have it anymore. Where is it? Where is it? Aha! Found it. Okay. Give me just a second, chat. Hold on. I'm on a completely different tab. I swear I will read the message real quick. Okay. I love how I ended up Automod accidentally grabbed your message saying, I hate you so much right now. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry. You definitely hate me so much right now because I blocked your message. Okay. Here. Hold on. Okay, let me unlock this. Here's what I mean. These are not just the only Pokemon games I own, but yes, I own, that's one of the games I love but have never played. I have Pokemon, to go in order, right? I have Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Green in Japanese, Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal in Japanese, Pokemon Stadium 0, 1 and 2 in Japanese, Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald in Japanese, Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, and Pokemon Coliseum in Japanese, Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver in Japanese, Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2 in Japanese. I love you so much right now. All the Switch games, including but not limited to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, aka those remakes are shit. Shakes fist. Shakes fist. And then we also on top of that Pokemon Legends ZA and Legends Arceus and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Legends ZA is the only game I don't own in Japanese because there isn't really a true Japanese version. A lot of it's kind of just like uses the same logo and it's just like the exact same game. Automod ain't getting me again. I love it, Fel. You're fighting the Automod. I'm sorry. I didn't intend for it to get it to be so sensitive. Man, I maybe really do need to get a mod team because, oops. A drop of a hat. It says like, nope, this session needs to be flagged. Ugh. Whew. But, yeah. I'm definitely going to focus on getting a lot more PlayStation games. What's your favorite Pokemon generation? Ooh. That's a good question. That is a really good question. A tough one to answer. Because, like, over the years, I've had, like, one generation I was a fan of. But now it's just kind of blurred because I enjoy multiple generations for different reasons. I will definitely tell you this. It is definitely not Gen 1. I'm sorry. Don't mean to trash on Gen 1. But if I was forced at gunpoint to pick one, it would be Generation 4. With Generations 7 and 5 being a really close second place. As I enjoy those games a lot more than most of the Pokemon games we have. Gen 4, it's because that is my generation. Gen 4 is my home generation that I started out with. For story time, I got a National Geographic Pokemon sticker book that was based on Generation 4 and the Pokemon anime for Diamond and Pearl. And on top of that, I got both a copy of Pokemon Diamond and a copy of Pokemon Pearl. So I play Gen 3 the most, but I love Gen 2 to death. I have been getting into Gen 3. I do enjoy a bit of Gen 3 on the side when I have time to put some energy into it. But, yeah. Also, and this is going to tie into a future short that I want to work on in the near future, my favorite video game accessory is the Pokewalker. I fucking love the Pokewalker. It is like my favorite accessory of all of gaming. That's another big reason why I go back to Gen 4, just because of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and the Pokewalker. It's such a cute accessory, like... I'm sorry, Autobot got you again. I fucking love the Pokewalker. It is such a good accessory. I'm mad they didn't make a modern one. They could have made a killing off of a modern one. I get Pokemon Go exists, but I don't think Pokemon Go is there for that reason. But if they just released a modern LCD Pokewalker that was compatible with past and future generations, that would sell. That would sell like hotcakes and sell. And like, imagine having faceplates where you can swap them out for different stuff. People would eat that up. It'd be just a cool accessory. You get to level up your Pokemon. They could do mystery gifts to get Pokemon that way. Like, I would kill... I remember when I was 17 when I bought Pokemon Soul Silver and got the Pokewalker. And I had a dragon because I walked with it. It was so much fun. Yeah, I still love to use it. Actually, when I was on a trip to... I don't remember... I think it was out when I was in Florida to go to SeaWorld and Universal with my family. I beat the entire Pokemon game by exclusively using Pokewalker Pokemon, and it was such an interesting playthrough. Because, like, I, of course, used the mystery gift spoofing in order to get all the mystery gift Pokewalker events that were not available in the US. And yes, I was playing the game in Japanese. I really do recommend. You can get a Pokewalker fairly cheap if you know where to look. You can get them dirt cheap. I have 2 Pokewalkers. Just because. So I have like one whenever I'm doing an English playthrough of a game. If you're also wondering, I do own an English copy. Oh, I hacked the GTS. Don't hack the GTS. But yeah, don't do that. Don't hack the GTS. But yeah. Let me think. I know with Diamond and Pearl, it felt weird because I only had one DS. I didn't have a friend or family member till a couple years later who had a second DS. And like for me, I remembered getting my Nintendo DS Lite, black one. And I mainly got it with Pokemon, not Pokemon. I got mine with Diddy Kong Racing DS. Then I got Mario Kart DS. There was a way to use a fake IP address to hack Trade Network and generate Pokemon. Oh, that's what you meant. I'll be honest, chat. I'll be honest. I kind of just didn't use that at all. I used it once to test the capabilities of it, but it just felt wrong not to legitimately be able to obtain the Pokemon yourself. If there's a way I could obtain it for as a legitimate means as possible, I will. If there's a way like to get a mystery gift ROM and be able to use it in a I ran Pokemon Soul Silver with a Glaceon Riolu once I got to Whitney. Ooh. That's cool. It's always fun just trading Pokemon from other generations and using them in a generation they're not originally in. It is very fun. Or like doing Nuzlocke challenges. I am a sucker for a Nuzlocke challenge. Or watching somebody's playthrough of a Nuzlocke challenge. I remembered I did a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Black, and at the very end of the game, I got to the champion, and I was only down, or like not really the champion, but the final boss. I was down to literally my starter superior and a Liepard. Liepard, superior went down, almost killed it, was in kill range, and they died. They weren't in kill range, but they were in yellow. And my Liepard was my only Pokemon left, so I hacked it. Oh. I couldn't find a Glaceon on the GTS, but all the Riolu trades won at Legendary, so I hacked it. Well, I guess you technically did dupe them. You did dupe them and gave them something. But here's the most exciting part. My Liepard managed to land 2 critical hits in a row. The first one they landed it, the boss healed. They got a second critical hit and was able to go first and killed the last Pokemon, leading to me winning Pokemon Black with only a Liepard at the very end. The Route 1 Pokemon that I carried with me and barely used was the thing that saved me in the end. And honestly, Liepard is one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, I would love it if Liepard got a regional evolution in the future, or a regional variation got a new one. Because I think it's a really cool Pokemon. I know it's not as popular, but it is a very cute Pokemon. It is a leopard, giant house cat leopard, and I love it. Also, I hated how I had a Glaceon with Levitate, and I was with Blizzard, Hail, Power Stone, or Robo Beam was perfect IDs. Come on, Fel. Fel, come on. How could you, Fel? Have you legitimately gotten a Glaceon? Like, have gone for the work? Because it's not that hard in the modern generations. It's very easy. Because now there's the introduction of the Ice Stone and Leaf Stone. So it's very easy in more modern generations to just evolve your Glace Eevee that way. I never know. I've never played Gen 4. Definitely give Gen 4 a shot. If you're going to give Gen 4 a shot, definitely play Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Platinum. Go play Platinum especially. Platinum's a really good game. Don't buy BDSP. I don't think BDSP is worth your time, honestly. Because, like, the problem is, BDSP, I want to play Platinum. If you could get your hands on one. You're also going to hate me for this, but, guess who owns a French copy of Platinum as well? Not just a Japanese, but a French. Diamond and Pearl's not bad. I'll be honest with you. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl's not bad, but the problem is there were significant improvements in Platinum that there's kind of no reason to go back to Diamond and Pearl. It's funny owning games in other languages, because I could kind of autopilot through most of them. And the really funny part is, only with the Torterra line, I can easily memorize most of their level up movesets. That I could easily just, like, I could really solo it in, like, a different language with a Torterra because I know the exact moves it's gonna have. It is very hilarious how cursed I am when it comes to Pokemon. Sorry, I have to get another drink. I emulated Soul Silver when it was Japanese released. Ooh. I remembered a lot of people got access to a Japanese copy of Black and White early. And some people used, like, patches to patch in English before it released in the US. Ooh! You just reminded me of something. Remember Pokemon Dream Radar? Who remembers Pokemon Dream Radar? Because that was such a cool thing. I love Dream Radar. It's so cool. Again, it's another thing that I wish we got a modern version of, because that would sell gangbusters and do really well. Like, come on, Pokemon Company, 30th anniversary, give us a modern Pokewalker. I mean it. Give us a modern Pokewalker. None of this Pokemon Go crap. A full modern Pokewalker with LCD, Pokemon that are compatible with both old and future titles. Come on, you be selling good money. Drop it for like $100. Allow it to be compatible with future titles. And be just a really cute little nod to that. It'd be awesome, chat. It'd be awesome. It'd be so cool. It'd be so good. It'd be way too good. Why? I don't hate you, Game Freak, entirely, but I think you make some of the most, or not Game Freak, but the Game Freak, Pokemon Company, Nintendo, you make some really weird decisions. Also, I've, like, noticed something. Uh-oh, I fucked up my expressions. Oh, nope. There we go. A lot of people have been pointing out that there's been a lot of, like, stuff going on with Rayquaza. And some people are predicting we might get a Pokemon Emerald remake or re-release on Switch Online. Which is like, okay. I meant to say not on Switch Online. Release separately. And I'm just going to say this. I wouldn't be against getting a re-release of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire on Switch. And making it Delta Emerald as like a special re-release. Like, I'm pretty sure the Switch 2 is powerful enough to run 3DS games emulated. They could totally re-release Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. They could totally do it and re-release it. I think for me, if they really want to have titles to carry themselves for a while, just release a bunch of spin-offs and just release some re-releases. They added the Rayquaza storyline Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, right? Yeah. Like, alright, this is going to be a little weird, but the biggest thing I hated about BDSP, they could have done the exact same thing as Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and added a Giratina story. They could have done that and found a way to incorporate Platinum content that way. But they kind of just, like, chucked it off to the post-game in a random area where you just fight a over level 100 just random Giratina encounter. Now, I will appreciate they've re-added the Arceus event back. I will give them props on that. That was really cool. And that's, like, the only official way you can get a Arceus shiny is through that event. Also, I also miss how Pokemon events used to be. They used to be so good. But they have the storyline for Rayquaza from the manga. I think that may or may not be true. I think Delta Emerald, or the Delta episode, is kind of something separate. It might have similarities to the manga, but I believe the manga came out after Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I believe it came out after. Or there could have been a pure coincidence where there might have been some elements. Don't quote me on that, but there might have been some elements taken or inspired. Either way, Pokemon canon's also weird. I just treat the comics and the video games and the anime as kind of closely linked with each other, but not fully linked. Like, some elements are canon across the board, but others are not really canon to each other. Because, like, if they were trying to make all forms of media canon, that'd be a nightmare to deal with for Pokemon. Gets lit, to be honest. I have heard the manga, especially in the Ruby and Sapphire era, or Ruby and Sapphire storyline, is really good. I've heard it's really good. And I haven't gotten a chance to read it. Red is OP as fuck. Okay. But yeah, I will get to it. There's a lot of stuff I will get to, but I kind of need to focus on narrowing down. And also, next month is going to be a very big month for your girl. Very, very big. I will talk about it in the future, but it is a very big month, not just for convention, but other big stuff I can't reveal. Or personal stuff that I don't want to reveal just yet till the time is right. But, yeah. Chat, I think we've chatted long enough. We've chatted long enough that I think it's time to finally get back into FF14. We got a base ARR to complete right now and get done. Let me first make sure I switch category. Alright, switch, refresh. Okay, gaming. Okay, let me just... Hold on. Okay, let me just... Alright. Alrighty. And we are officially back! I'm hopping in FF14 on a new character, and I'm halfway through ARR. How many characters do you have? Why do I have a free company invite? I don't want the free company invite. I'm sorry. What? Into the eye of the storm. Sid appears to be deep in thought. Like 9, I guess, maybe. Ooh, stop. You don't need to have that many. No. Alright, hi there, Sid. How's it going, buddy? It calms to me to look after her. It's as though we've been reunited with a part of me I never knew I was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. I do need to fix... What I am going to do off-stream, I might try to disconnect my GPU and stuff and try to reconnect everything to see if that fixes itself. I bear good news. The Cedars have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it'll be a rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting the behemoth realm, the The Benailed realm from our talons, it must needs to be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of an airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered more from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are, frankly. It's a miracle she could carry us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confounds it! There must be a way of braving the fury of the elements. The elements, but of course! We'll work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path for the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You are proposed to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not you, Gradoss, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Erosia. Since the calamity disturbed the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has in case of woes, as they are known to warp athetic energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we can theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into the aether of another aspect, one you cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. Man, an ARR Alpha Nod talks to everyone like they're idiots. Don't worry, chat. Their development's gonna be fun going forward. Oh crap, I'm all tabbed out. No, but I know a man who might, a scholar by the name of Lambert, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquise met him. Whether out of pity or for what more of willing listener. He would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that my poor Marquise was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Gradoss, I need you to return to Thailand and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will see about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. My English is shit today. Let's go. Alright, well, time to do everyone's favorite bit. Teleportation time! I'm not using a ticket because I'm gonna hold on to my tickets. Whoop! Alright, we're just gonna go right here. Let me see. Oh wait, he's up there. Okay. Ow. Okay, come on. But yeah, I think we're getting very close to the end of base ARR. Very, very, very close. Also, I think I'm in the wrong area. Hold on. Are you above here? Okay. Okay. Maybe in this building? Hello? Game? Can you please... maybe here? There you are! Why yes, I'm Professor Lambert. Beg pardon, you wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me just greater pleasure to discuss my works with a fellow woman of science. I am not a woman of science, but I guess you could say that. Professor Lambert is about to show you something you'll never forget. Ah, so rare to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis ever a rarer one finding one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit, who the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possesses an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, Did you say you wish not to confound field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, woman! At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which is there to inherit dangers that may be averted. Simply store this crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its delirious effects. Now I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Alrighty. Time to go get a crystal. Wherever it's located at. Okay, it's located a decent distance away. Good to know, chat. Good to know. Alrighty, chat. You know what time it is. It's Fetch Quest time. Yippee! Fetch Quest season. It's Fetch Quest time. Welcome to ARR, where there's nothing but fetch quests. I'm pretty sure there's more than that, but a lot of it is fetch questing. Let's go. It does feel good to come back to this game after taking a little bit of a break. Again, I know I canceled stream abruptly. I do apologize. But I think it was a good thing. I think it was helpful. Very, very helpful. Also, I guess I do want to say this. It is completely A-okay to do clips. I am A-okay being clipped. I think it is very cool to be clipped. So, any folks who are interested, you can just easily clip your stuff. You can just clip me all you want. Don't take that out of context. How many times was I made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you... I'm not contemplating ending my trial in life, you imbecile. I've chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Here's a pot. What do we have here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambert. You thieving knave. I should call for the... oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out to put his instructions. He believes me experienced enough to expound his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. Alright, just, please get me the stuff with utmost care. Ah, Fabius Day, Kahoot Kali, then I shall be the chosen guide to this woman. Yes, I, Halsakio, greatest of the Professor Lambert's pupils, shall see to you that you successfully quarried your quarry. Your time is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed it with a bountiful of sublime specimens. But something tells me you have not but a perfect piece will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must need descend the deepest depths. Oh, sorry for yawning there. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Merconites lie the most fantastic formation I've found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pod and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning walls is treacherous and terrifying. But with advance and appropriate caution, you shall certainly survive. Alright, where is that at? Okay. So that's definitely located deep. But I think I think we have about 30 more quests left. Yeah, I think we're approximately at 30 quests left. Then once we clear 30 quests, we should be all good. We'll be at the end of base RRR. And then that's where the real game begins, the post-ARR. Ooh, look at all these pretty crystals, everybody. Pretty, pretty. Level 40, okay. Aw, look at these cute golden fleece. Look at how adorable they are. They're disgusting, but adorable. Oh. There we go. Oh, do we have to go lower? Can I fall? Am I able to fall without dying? Can I fall without dying? That is the funniest thing that's come to mind. Can I fall without dying? I'm not going to do it this time. I'll be smart. I'll be smart. We should be very close to the area. By which I mean, no, let me fall. Let me fall. I'm right there. I could just, let me fall off the edge. Let me fall off. Yes, come on, come on, come on. I'm right there. No, let me go off the edge. Dang it. God dang it. I'm right there. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Watch me get lost trying to find the spot. Maybe down here. Okay. Okay, game. Come on. No. Let me go down there. Okay, come on. There's got to be a way to let me down there. I'm really getting lost. Hold on. Let me zoom in a little on the camera. Okay. Come on. There's got to be a spot that lets me get down there lower. I think it's taking me back up. Yeah, I think it might be taking me back up. Or it might just be looping me around to a circle. Please? Please don't tell me it's taking me and looping me around. Okay, come on. Getting down here should take me closer. Yes? No? Please don't tell me I'm gonna get lost because of this trying to find... Okay, so I already went down there. This has gotta, like, keep connecting down lower. Come on, if I go down here, this should let me get lower. I do not know where I'm going, chat. I am dead lost. Please take me lower. No. No, that takes me backwards. Let me zoom out of the camera here so I can get a better view. I know the spot's right there. I just need to figure out how to get back lower. Unless this weirdly took me to a dead end. Higher up. Come on, game. Let me go down there. I could just jump off the edge and go down there myself. I don't want to teleport back. God, phooey. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me just trace backwards. There has to be like a clear pathway that splits off. That I can go an alternative way. No? Okay, I'm getting disoriented and lost here. Okay. Can I go this way? Can this take me to a little pathway? Fate discovered nearby. Okay. That doesn't really take me anywhere useful, unfortunately. Come on, there's gotta be like a little stairway that takes you lower. Okay. Chat, I might be struggling here trying to find my way down. Unless this is like different. Yes, this is different. Hold on a minute. There we go. It took me a couple of solid tries to get to the exact spot I need to be at. Let me see here. Oh, yep, there it is. Luckily I'm over leveled, so I don't even have to worry. Quarry Malo. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. I did it. Cool. We're just gonna use this. I swear I haven't done this quest, or I've forgotten this quest. It's been so long. Let me go right over here to exit all the way out. This is like me getting lost in a dungeon in Pokemon, or a cave. And finding the exit was so close by that I literally just had to turn around and look for a couple seconds. That's all I had to do, chat. That's all I had to fucking do, and I didn't do that. Don't tell me I'm getting lost again. No, I'm not. This should take me... Yep, this should take me back out and about. Okay. We can do this, chat. But, yeah, Fel, it's funny that you have 9 characters. I guess technically over the course of me playing this game... I mean, like, 2 major characters. This one and the previous one. And a bunch of random test characters that I did for shits and giggles. Plus, I feel like honestly streaming the game for me has been a great way of replaying it because I'm doing it in a very unique way. Sort of. I've done it before, but this is like me coming back after like a solid 9 months. All right, man. Here's your silly little thing. I can see you come galloping back. How have the crystals then? Ah, what a prodigious large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambert would doubtlessly chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon you, I've only gotten 3 characters past post ARR. Really? Alright. Let's see. How far have you gotten them to endgame? That's the big question. I've done 4 characters to post PTO, post ARR. I've gotten 1 to endgame. Ooh. That's cool. Now, here's the thing. Here's an honest take. Or I need your personal opinion, chat and Fel. Do you think purchasing a character skip is worth it? A character skip or like a level skip is worth it? Like, do you think it's worth it or not worth it? Honest question, chat. Do you think it's worth the time? No. I want to know your reason why. Like, across both a level skip and a story skip. Because, like, I can understand why people want to purchase it. Because it is when you're really sad when you get to, like, let's say everybody is about to experience the new expansion and you're way behind. Like, let's say you just started. I think a story skip devoids you of doing anything related to the story. Honestly, I can agree towards not purchasing a story skip because I do agree a lot of the story stuff is built for you to discover over the course of the adventure and kind of start connecting the dots from past events. But I also understand why people prefer the gameplay of 14. It's weird. I kind of feel like the story and gameplay are weirdly interwoven together, where you're kind of encouraged not to do that. I get a level skip to some extent because it gets really grindy, but at the same time, you're also kind of robbing yourself a little bit of that experience. I don't know. It's a really tough situation because, for me, I like to view things from both sides. I like to be as fair as possible and try to analyze things from both sides. Try to get a good understanding and meet in the middle on things. Because I really do think, in my eyes, I do see reasons why. Also, why did the music disappear? And then I don't like character skips because if you don't know how to play the class, you're skipping, then you're skipping for no reason. Think, woman. You now understand the methods necessary to save the collect a corrupted crystal. I do apologize for skipping over the dialogue a little bit, but this is a good topic. Let's see here. Okay, I really do get it. For me, it's like... Okay, with let me go over this real quick before we resume. With character skipping, I'm willing to be a little more okay with that because I totally get that a lot of people want to get straight to the end. But I also get, like, people where you're coming from, Fel. It's like, the job leveling process is straight up the tutorial. of the game. I think there's a lot to learn about how a class grows into what it is, but just skipping it and watching a video isn't the same as any personal experience. I think that's like the same thing as, it's the same thing as, and this sounds really weird, it's just the same thing as checking out a spoiler or seeing a playthrough of the game versus playing it yourself. For example, I was spoiled to hell and back. My least played jobs are the ones I skip with the exception of Monk. Ooh. Okay, I got it. But, to the topic at hand, I got spoiled to hell and back on Endgame and Infinity War. And I was already spoiled, right? But I was still able to enjoy the movie because that really feels different. Very different from... wildly different from what you usually play. So there is a big difference between the two, as I do get a very different experience. It's the same thing as me like getting spoiled on something. I naturally... Huh. That was a fun character there. Every time the character reacts, like a player reacts, I think they're reacting to me or looking at me with like, what are you doing? What are you doing standing there? It's like, I'm just trying to do the same thing you're doing. Airport. A promising prospect. Nope, we're not going to waive it. I got the cash. I got the cash to spare to teleport freely. Alrighty. But, here's the big thing, chat. When we do get to Evercold, after we complete the initial story, what game should I play next? Because, like, there's a lot I could do. A big thing that I do want to try out, I really do, if chat's interested, play Persona 4... Brain's farting here. Play Persona 4... Persona 4 Revival. I am definitely very interested in playing it. Well, I'll be damned, Professor Lambert did send you. I beg your pardon, it seems we gotten off the wrong foot. I'm Selena, greatest of the Professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bids you to seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an exquisite background in... Oh god, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Yes, help my friends out, you fool. It's probably not pirates. As told by the professor in my many missives, I believe the area surrounding Fado Surin is repiled with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. Motivation's a great deal of the subject's questioning. Perhaps you have better luck. Ooh, we have to talk to the Yellow Jackets. But, yeah. The big one I do want to try out is Persona 5. Not Persona 5. Right. Right now, I'm leveling a character on Paladin because I've never played Paladin. Seriously, but learning the job as it grows helps me better understand how it functions. Plus, I built muscle memory by playing it. That's another big thing. You're able to naturally build better muscle memory and know how it exactly works. Like, you can easily pick it up and play it. Actually, on a serious note, my favorite tank has to go to Paladin. I've had the most fun out of all of them. Because I feel like Paladin's the most down-to-earth and basic out of all of them. Not to say that it's like the basic bitch of 14. Plus, I love most of the story in FF14, so I don't mind playing it over. Yeah. It has been nice going back and replaying this game again. And getting to, like, see all the little details and stuff that I missed on a previous playthrough. Because, I'll be honest with you, chat, I did kind of rush through a good chunk of this story. And didn't really give the time to read the dialogue, get to understand some of the characters. Let's see. You keep on trying the Islands of Umbra. I am doing a little bit of skipping here, but I feel like it's a little minor. I'm sorry if I am skipping a lot. I prefer playing warrior up until level 82. After level 82, gunbreaker is busted. Yeah, that's fair. I've heard gunbreaker is really fun, but I just don't click with gunbreaker. I personally do just enjoy the easy and simplicity of that paladin. It is such a bread and butter. It reminds me of the sword and shield from Monster Hunter. It is such a nice, simple, down-to-earth weapon that most jobs span or spawn off of it in Monster Hunter. That's what I feel when it comes to paladin. It feels like, okay, I can feel the rhythm with this. I can kind of bounce off to another job that may be different, but I get a similar feeling. And I don't know. If you're wondering, some of the major weapons I play in Monster Hunter are sword and shield, lance, because lance is really funny, and I love being able to just tank hits for days, and just be able to slowly walk up to the monster. When I raided on your old FC, I progressed on warrior and cleared on warrior because Parma was the paladin. Ooh. Interesting. But, yeah, let's see. There was sword and shield. I think I also had... I think I used bow and arrow. Cleared on gunbreaker. Ooh. Let's see. Archer was one that I did for Monster Hunter. Charge Blade, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did Charge Blade and Switchblade as well. I tried both of them out. But, like, I mainly lean towards Archer, Longsword, Hammer, and then fucking Lance. I know Lance in Monster Hunter is the least popular out of most of the jobs, but it is so much genuine fun to be an absolute wall that can dish out damage. I love it so much. It is generally a fun weapon to play in Monster Hunter. And it's gotten a lot better throughout the series from what my little history reports I've looked at. It is really fun in Wilds. Because I love being able to, like, perfect parry or perfect block. And just be able to dish out even more damage. It is honestly so much fun pairing. Ooh, also I've gotten into dual blades. Dual blades have also been really fun as well. All my main characters have main classes they play as, but Ana has the most jobs. Nice. So, here's another big question for all of you, including you, Fel. Do you give your character a backstory? Dante is a samurai and Nero is a paladin. Ah, I see. Oh, hell yeah. Yay! I haven't decided if I want to give my own character some lore. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not too sure how I feel if I want to do it. Because it kind of just does feel like my own self-insert. But I kind of want to do something hilarious and have this character right here, this little girl right here, tie back. I want to see. Anna came to Erosia to find Dante and ran into her cousin Fenrir when she gets there. So is this like Devil May Cry fan fiction, or is it like characters are named Dante and they're a samurai? Oh, hi there, random person. How's it going? Hello there. I'm gonna leave that character alone. I'm pretty sure they're having a good time. They don't want a person towering over them. She's 15 when she starts ARR and is 20 in Dawn Trail. Huh. Cool. It kind of reminds me of, like, Kingdom Hearts, where, like, Sora starts out pretty young. And by, like, Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm pretty sure he's definitely an adult. Very much an adult by then. Oh, I didn't see you before. What do you want? I have to go back. She calls me, sings to me. Tell Madorma I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or could you release me? Yes, yes, release me, and I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Okay, you are scaring me. See, that's what we call a creep chat. Ooh, it looks like it's about to switch to daytime. I love it when the sun comes up and you get to see the slow transition from, like, night to morning. Like, this weather looks so cool. Like, even when waking up to school and being in a cranky mood, I always liked it when the weather changed. Dante was the heir of the Luxian line, but had an uncontrollable rage and left the kingdom he lost in Erosia as a warrior, and learned to channel his rage as a samurai. Ooh. That is very cool lore there. Let's see, what did Skyfrim had to say? That's not very terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was it about a man named Madonia? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him a feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Oh, that's not good. Because he was lost for so many years, he starts his journey in Erosia after Anna, and as of Dawntrail, they're right each other. Let me read this again. Because he was lost for so many years, he starts his journey in Erosia after Anna, and as of Dawntrail, they write each other. They write each other. Oh, like letters to each other. That's cool. That's really cool lore. I don't even know what I would want to do for my own character lore. I really don't know. Bugger me? Is this what I think it is? Nah, it couldn't be. You found this, you said. Where'd you say you found it? Skyfrin, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's naught left twixt in his ears. He was supposed to help me patch up Pharaoh's siren, he was. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, half of them, vanished. What's that? You been looking for a passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of the old Madomia. Tell him he knows the land lies, and nobody's been interested till you came a-callin'. Whole port's up in arms about spirits ain't forth. If I had the gale, I'd hire somebody. Let's see. Nero is the current leader of the Luxorian and journeys to Roria to retrieve his siblings, or to see what life in the source is like. In the source. So, again, this might be a little bit of a spoiler for chat, but are they from a different world? Presumably? I'm interested. Show the parchment to Selena. I think I do remember this bit in the story. I think I do remember. Yes, they are from the same shard as the Ashians. Ooh. AKA, for chat and everybody watching at home, you'll learn about that in the future expansions. You'll learn about that in the future. I feel like I'm one of those, like, comic book little pamphlets or little notes saying, like, oh, remember this war? Oh, and there's like a little blurb on the side. Oh, see volume 3 to learn more. It's like, go read the past volumes. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyrin's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it's a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you'll make on the Isles of Umbreon without me. Okay. There's no desire to join you. Alrighty. Ow. The Luxians rebuilt the land they're from, and the lead in peace. So basically, the royal siblings got born and said they want to experience life. Huh. That's cool. That's really cool lore. Again, maybe someday or throughout the journey of me playing FF14, I'll build a character lore for myself eventually. Right now, I'm going to kind of just enjoy the game and see how things play along. Ooh, we're in a unique area. Ana is tomboyish and eventually grows into an elegant warrior of light. Oh, that's cute. Wait, oh. Is more so a warrior or warrior of darkness? I'm dumb. I walked right by this girl. This doesn't seem bad at all. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here. Nero is a stereotypical warrior of light. Cool. Let's see here. You harvest corrupted crystals before, right? So this isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate, and I'm sure as he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Oh boy! They run away! Oh, I love it here. Wait, oh. Oh. Hi there. Beg your pardon, madam, but did you come here? Access to the island is currently restricted. Here's a pot. An old pot. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. Sweet somethings. The right Master Madonna gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When the giant mass of crystal struck at the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within once that powered the beacon. Aye, the contrary to what small folk would have you to believe. The fires of Pharaoh's siren were not the product of mage's thaumaturgery or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess if they could be completed. What's worse, all the work ceased since rumors of Walking Dead drove our entire crew. Not that the rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance at the ship's graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Gradoss. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you to your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for that one that satisfies your requirements. As to where to begin your inquiries on the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came up ashore not so long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Speak with the 3 adventurers. Oh! It's all for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage and their cargo. Oh. Hello there. Another one has appeared. Another one has appeared. Oh boy! We're friends with Nero! Yay! You saw them too, right? Dead people! Just stumbling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. Don't worry, I can get you there. Don't worry, I can get you there. Gods, that voice. That single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took everyone's ounce of my strength to resist. Alrighty, so we have a siren. The easiest solution to a siren problem, just blow them up. Or do what they did in Dungeon Meshi. Or Dungeon Anime About Food. Just keep screaming in a terrible singing voice and the monsters will be so annoyed they'll leave you alone. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? History repeating. David is sweating profusely. But if they have returned, that would mean... oh, beg your pardon. I was thinking about something. Which reminds me. I've received word that Master Madonia will be arriving at any moment. Apparently he grew frustrated, waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as Phoenix Down to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you probably should go and explain yourself. Oh, hi there, buddy. How's it going? As you see here, I've totally been up to stuff. What's been keeping you at night? What's been keeping you at night? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to the folk what wandered near the ship graveyard, and it stripped them of the dead and all. Bloody hells, that takes me back to the days as a cannon boy, sailing in an old mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned from them last time. Bah, the bloody would thought that they would brazen those biteys. Ugh. Some folks said it's the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in my bones that this day would come. And it has. Aye, I bet me a bum and the sirens behind all this. Nay, not only for the sight of an eye, knight, I speak to the other kind. Then what's got feathers? And luring sailors to a watery grave with a sweet, sweet song? Oh boy, it doesn't end there. No drowning just the start. See, even if death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding until his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, 'cept maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis is up to us to stop the hell's-born hussy afoot before she takes another soul. Course, we can't send you marching off to the war without these. The sirens don't have any power over the man as long as they can't hear their songs. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair. And lucky for the both of us I'm superstitious old sot. Well, she ain't coming to us, so we better head over to her, to the ship graveyard night. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh boy, look at all these enemies. So much fun. Oh, those are a lot of enemies. Guess who's over leveled, so I don't gotta worry about them. Ooh, look at all those spooky skeletons. I think there should be a spot. Oh, fate joined. I don't want to join this fate. Alright, what's going on here? If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. Enjoying the campfire, I see. Level 46. Level sync is in effect. Alright, let's do it. We both nod agreement. It's so peaceful at night. I'm beginning to wonder if some silly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet, do you hear that? 'Tis her! Oh! Look! Out of the water! She comes! Knight! She come! Uh-oh. Quick, lass! Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight! As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll come on her thralls, and we better be up to our necks in corpse afoot before you know it. Alright. Time to put plugs on. It's battle time! Hear the embrace, mine, everything, all. Hi. True love sputters, her cruelty's reward. Defeat the siren's thralls. Alrighty. Time to activate. Battle time! Yay! Ow. Boop. There we go. Oh boy, you're sending more my way? Just how I like it. Oh god dang it, hold on. Oh, whoops. I used the wrong spell. Okay, I did use the right spell. Cool. Spare, mournful mistress, distress. I want to jump in the fire. Don't worry, they can't hurt me. I'll be burning myself on fire, so I'll take damage. Oh. Let me see. Can I... Let me see. I'm going to do something really stupid. There we go. Perfect. Boop. Alrighty. Come on. Get in closer range. There we go. Just how I like it. Alright, ow. Come on. Okay, come on, come on. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yay! Melody, last breath of death rhythm. Don't worry, I'll just keep lighting myself on fire and doing damage. Dost not thou remain to her forever? Oh. Alright, that doesn't look good. Alright, we're just gonna do this. I guess we gotta be wary of the bubbles there. What is going on with those bubbles there? I'm not liking them. Ow. Oh. Okay, never mind. That was easy. Yay! Behold, my love, a river. Once look, soul shiver. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I just gotta dodge these things. Oh! Oh, now they're just spawning everywhere. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Can I get... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move a little closer. There we go. I'm just gonna target you. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Ow, that hurts a lot more than I originally expected. Okay, that hurts. Ow. Okay. Alright, now I can just put all my energy towards this guy here. Ow. Come on. Eh. Alrighty. No more dark eclipse. Dark eclipse the heart. Duty complete. Ayy. Easy work. The ship graveyard. Look at that. Eh, am I right? Ha! I'm better than that knight. Happy as a sailor in a whole house I am. 'Cause I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 woods if we got it the Saundress. But you can't have everything, can he? She not come croaking around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. If she does, we'll know what to do, will we, don't we? Ugh, English me. Thanks for the help, bugger me. I clean forgot your name. Remind me, Gradoss? Don't recall having known Nate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, or worse name, why you been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Be seeing ya, lass. Very particular character. Fate joined. I don't desire this fate. Please leave me alone. Fate failed. Oh, I could use that. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Whoops, I did not mean to go into that mode. My bad. I was like, why the hell am I in, like, G-pose now? Oops. Alright. Okay, David. What do you got? You mean it was a siren? But how are you able to resist a song? I've actually heard the Master Madonna was involved in the first purge, but never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with them. Anyways, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted. safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. Alrighty. I thought we were actually going to have to engage in a dungeon, honestly. Alright. Hi, Ferry Skipper. Let's go back. Travel to Aleport. Yes, we will. And we're back! Alright. Time to deliver my rewards. Aw, look at all these characters! They're like new Warriors of Light. Meanwhile, me over there with the rotting sprout over here. I've seen this all before. Hello there. Oh, it's you! Welcome back, Gradoss. You look remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive! You are alive, aren't you? Yes. Thanks for abandoning me. Ha, the conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive, very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Gradoss. Seldom I ever had encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such violet overabundance of fire-aspected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected ether to counteract the effects of raging wind? Ah ha ha. Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyways, who knows anything about the elements can tell you? You'll just have to keep going, I suppose. So I just wasted my time. Thanks. Thanks. You suck. You wasted my time. Alright. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprising of ice-aspected ether. Associate Mida Gradonia has been studying the effects of one such crystal and living beings. Eh? What's with the expression? I thought you'd be pleased to hear the news. This is not another wild dude chase, I assure you. And what's even better than that this time you needed not use the watered pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say he has undergone a unique process that has rendered him such precautionary unnecessary. I'm scared of what that person may be. Alright. It's kind of cute. We had to travel to each of the major areas to get what we need. And what do you mean by don't worry, I can get you there? Oh. That's looked like somebody familiar. I'm just going to continue on. I also forgot to go back and discover the area. Oops. Okay. Hold on. We'll teleport here. Let's see here. Oh my god, look, there's so many players around here. It's so cool, so cool. So cool. So cool. I swear there's like a particular area that you can access. I swear. I know there's one particular area that I want to highlight. I'm going to do something really stupid real quick. Let me go this way. Let's see here. Huh, never been around this area before. I kind of want to go on a little detour and discover something real quick. Let me look at the map real quick. Let's see. Let's see. I know there's a... Yes, this should be the direction to the place. Hold on. I want to highlight a particular place. So I am... Don't worry, I can get your bonus guild. Let's see here. Alright, there's a particular spot. I know the bonus guild is where the quest is, but there is one particular area that I want to try real fast and see if it's still there. Okay. Not you. Not you. Yes, you. Nope. There you are! Alrighty. Ooh, this is a cute little place. Let's see here. Master of the Rules. Now, originally, between the major version updates, this is for history, between the major version updates, the graphics update, you were able to bump into a particular character that would give you a free Fantasia after each major version update. I don't think that's a thing anymore past this point, because we've gotten through most of the modifications for the version update. But there's a particular character I like. You accrued achievement points have earned you an achievement certificate. Achievement certificates can be exchanged for special reward of your choice by speaking with them. Alright. Exchange achievement certificates. Fat Chocobo Head. Try on. Hold on. Display gear. Oh, that looks really cute. Hold on. I need to zoom in. Hold on. I'm grabbing my mouse real fast because this looks really cute. Okay. Oh, that looks really cute. Gobbo capped. No, don't exchange. Others. Let's see. I know there's one particular thing that you can get. Wait, there's a wind-up... There's a wind-up cursor? Hold on. Hold on. I haven't explored all these. Wind-up leader. Wind-up leader. Wind-up Odin. Wind-up warrior of light? I didn't know these were a thing. Gilgamesh. Nero. Namano. I didn't even... let's see here. Barding of light. Magitech Deathclaw identification key? What is this? I want to purchase this. Is this good? But I also want to go for like wind up cursor. I wonder what this purchases. I'm now interested. What is this? Okay, no, can I exit out completely? Alright. What is this? I wonder what happens if I activate this. Use. You can now summon to the Magitech Deathclaw mount. Ooh, I want to see what it is now. No, not that. Mount unavailable at this location. Alright. I will try it out in the future. Right now, we must go back to the major quest. Greetings and salutations, Mr. Rapakos. I presume, seeing informed me of your adventures at Airport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Though, as Professor Lambert has fond saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing of the properties you seek can be found in the abundance of standing courses following the calamity. Aye, that is no longer the case. While there's at least one sustainable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelfthwood, precisely where it's at any given moment is difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You're familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that won't seek out ores and other stones. Well, such creature has an infamously insatiable appetite and has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal. Oh. So we're going on a monster hunt. Use a true heart to lure out the crystal bearer. Okay. So, I'm gonna see what this looks like. Oh my god! Wait, that's great! I love this! Oh my god, I love this! I fucking love this. This is great. Look at how cool this is! Don't worry, guys. I'll be there in just a little bit. Oh, this is such a cool mount. That's... Oh my god, that is great. This is great. It's like a little cursor. It's like, alright, time to yoink the character. Okay, this is adorable. I love this. This is officially my favorite thing. I love this. I have no idea how to get that mount, and now I know. Yeah, it's just casually there. There's also a lot of cool wind-up things you can get in there. There's a lot of cool stuff you can get with that achievement person. I think you can also get the wind-up Nanamo, many of the wind-up characters that are like iconic to Final Fantasy, like Gilgamesh. It is very cool. That I didn't even know that. I honestly thought it was going to be like some Magitech armor weapon, but no, it's a hand. I'm going to get the wind-up Warrior of Light for Nero. Yeah! Alright. What we need to do, when we get into one of the expansions, I need everyone to just be, like, hoisted with this. We will all ride with these things. I wonder how it would work with flight. That'd be hilarious, just to have a hand floating around picking you up. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, hold on. I'm going the wrong direction. I'm getting so entertained by this that I'm honestly not paying attention. Hold on. Can I fall off? Oh, yep, that counts. Okay. Where is it? Destination. I'll get off my magical hand. But before I continue, I'm just gonna do... No, I'm just gonna... Hold on. Hold on. Let me go to 4. There we go. And then I'm going to go right over to this. Alright, we're just going to go right here. Boop. So we're just going to replace it. You're near the end. I don't know if I can catch up. You don't have to catch up. I could totally chill. Okay, destination. Hi there. You know what'd be funny? If I just did this. Goodbye. Ooh, this one's a lot beefier. I like it. I like a challenge. It's a beefy boy. Might have to switch to Honor or Dante. Yay! Alright, Curious Case stuff. Alright, let me just teleport back over to this. New Gridania. Alright. I wonder, how many quests do I have? I'm at the level 28 dungeon. Oh, definitely that is a bit of a distance. Also, I love so many of these cool little, I love some of these, brains farting here. Ugh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a little bit of a burp there. Ooh, I'm loving some of these cool little, like, weapons. I promise someday, chat, I will eventually beat I'll beat an Ultima. I'll beat an Ultima or beat, like, a super boss and get one of those cool glowy weapon sticks or glow sticks. I'll get one of them. Alright, buddy. Here's what I have. Pray do not sneak up to me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what's that? What's that god-awful smell? Corrupted crystal. My word, this is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my suspicion was not mistaken. And I also see you weren't adverse to digging through Spriggan and thralls for your prize. We owe you our fury for a debt of gratitude. The thick coating of the digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the water pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought. One overflowing with earth-aspected aether. Calm down, I jest. It's comprised of ice-aspected ether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Yeah, I was about to bash you upside the head with a stick. Better late than never. Heidelin has neglected to return you to your corrupted crystal. Beg your pardon, Gradoss, I forgot to return the crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message from Professor Lambert, something about a man named Marquise. Apparently, Professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask you why you need the crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? 'Twould reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil deeds. Perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the Professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Actually, what I'm gonna do right now is go right over here. And going quickly attuned to that. There we go. We will warp back over here. There we go. And we will rush back over here. Wrong direction. We'll rush back over here. I love this weapon. This whole set looks really cool. I'm like gonna permanently glam this and just keep this around. Let's see. We gotta go down here. Hello there. Greetings, madam. Do you wish to proceed to the vessel? Yes, I would. Alrighty. Let's see here. Sid. How's it going, Sid? Oh, let me see what Alphanut says. Alf. I fuck up his name every single time. Why do you tarry, Gradoss? Our work is not yet finished. We must press onward until the Harpy Queen lies broken at our feet. Okay, Jesus Christ, man. All the repairs and modifications have been complete, Gradoss. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. Here's your disgusted, corrupting crystal. I need to run some tests to be sure, but it looks to exactly be what we need. Worry not, Gradoss. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. Nice. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it'll become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. I will definitely need to sell some of this stuff. I will definitely need to do that in a little bit. Alright, Sid, what's up next on the docket? Lady of the Vortex. With Sid's modifications now installed, the Enterprise is finally ready to make the journey to the Howling Eye. According to my tests, this device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there's a small but statistically significant chance the crystal could trigger a massive... maybe it's better that we remain positive. Gradoss, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, but trusting me to develop its plan for everything. You helped me to rediscover the part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I would ever shall be, but I do know one thing, this feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Oh, is it cutscene time? Is it big baby cutscene time? It is.
There. She's ready.
It is cutscene time.
Ah, she stirs.
Alright. Give me one quick second, chat. I'm gonna grab something to drink real fast.
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Oh my god. Alf, you look like an absolute dweeb, alright?
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Oh, is it dirt nap time? Well, I guess wood floor time.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Oh, we get to see a young, dapper...
Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days.
Aw, adorable. Look at young... good old young Sid.
The young prodigy, admired by all. Exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald.
Ooh. Aw, that's cute. He has a little small miniature one.
Natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same?
Oh, he had a little bit of a full story of Sid when he was younger.
Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
Ooh. Alright.
Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
What the? Okay, I like how my glasses make my eyes look invisible.
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
What the? So did we travel back in time and gave it to him?
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home.
Aww. Cool.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. that light. It was you, wasn't it?
That wasn't me. I'm not doing an idiot and skip cutscene on accident.
Surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood guardians have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle.
Ooh.
I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden.
Wait, oh shit. Wait, I can speed up the dialogue here?
I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
I didn't know you could actually speed up the dialogue. Alrighty. Well. Alrighty. Ooh. Alrighty. Actually, I want to see what Sid says. What is it, Gradoss? Don't tell me you're having second thoughts at a time like this. Or do you truly wish to return to Gradania? Oh. Oh, I guess it'll, like, let you return. Let me see. All the efforts, all the trivials. I can spoil nothing. All of it was for this. Make ready, Gradoss. The end is nigh, but here or our own. The hollowing eye is now accessible. Alrighty, chat. It's time for everyone's favorite game. How long will it take for me to find a party? Oh boy. Let me read the dialogue here. With the aid of the Enterprise and its legendary captain, Sid Garvon, you have broken through the swirling winds that shield the howling eye. Yet, the challenges that have summoned pale in comparison to the ones that await you beyond the gates. At long last, the end is nigh, be it Garuda's or your own. Oh shit, that's 11 minutes. Alright, chat. It's time for us to, maybe, have a little sit down here. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm epically sitting down and kneeling. Can I change my position? There we go. Well, I guess it's time to test my luck. How fast can I get through? How fast can I make it out? Alright, Alright, so it looks like it's 11 minutes. I guess I could talk about the PS Vita, right? We'll talk a little bit more. I would love to, like... I don't know what to do. Now that I have my Vita that's modded, I've, like, changed my theme and done a couple things. That's all I've really done. I honestly will, like, throughout this weekend and next weekend, do a lot of testing with this. Because I would love to. I also heard that the memory cards were proprietary for the PS Vita. So they were, like, absolutely expensive, and then they got gutted the price. Like, the Vita had a really bad launch, and then they started gutting the price down significantly. So I think it was priced at, like, almost $300, and then they slashed it by an additional $100. Overall, the Vita failing was due to a lot of factors. But, speaking of Vita, one of my favorite little pastimes, and I've done this over and over again, looking at the rarest console variations for a system, I think it's genuinely really cool to like see what's the rarest console variation. My favorite console variations have to go to the PSP and Dreamcast. They have some of the coolest variations. Like, I love the Code Veronica Dreamcast. It is... I'm gonna admit this, chat. I am a sucker, like a big sucker for transparent electronics. They look so cool, getting to see the full innards of a console, all the little circuitry boards and stuff, and getting to see it. It is such a cool console variation that I love. And, like, I don't hate, like, modded stuff to look like that, but I like it when it's official. And, like, when they get a little old, they're a little clouded because of age. Or if they're naturally misted or frosted, they look really cool. Generally one of the coolest things, chat. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Yeah, chat. Do we think it's going to take the full 11 minutes? Or do we think it's going to be, like, shorter than that? I don't know. What do you think, chat? Do you think it's going to take the full 11 minutes? Or are we going to get lucky? I'll tell you what, chat. If it hits over 15 minutes, I will switch over to a party of NPCs again. And use a party of NPCs for the content. I will do that. If that comes down to the case. Because, like, depending on how things go, we might have to do that. Come on. Come on, don't curse me, game. Don't doom me like this. Don't do me like this. Just, come on. Come on. You can do it, game. Can I do this at the same... Aw, I can't do that. I guess I'll switch the pose while I'm at it. I wish you could do, like, some emotes while sitting down. It'd be really cute if you could do it. Come on. Come on. We gotta get lucky. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Paladin level 40. Come on. What? Come on, dungeon. Come on. Come on. I know there's some players who want to join me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I wish you could clip into here. I really wish you can clip into this area. I really wish you could. It'd be funny if you could do it. Oh my god. I love how Sid will stare at you. Hold on. Can I get Alphanod to do the same thing? No, only Sid. Only Sid's the one who does it. He's like, what are you doing? It's like, Warrior of Light, what are you doing? It's like, let me in, 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 please let me in, let me in, let me in. Come on, let me in. Let me the hell in. Let me in, damn it. I'm right there. I wonder what is the level requirement for it. Duty Finder... Level 44. Interesting. Can I clip in? Let me clip in. Let me clip in. I know you can do it with furniture in FF14. I'm pretty sure you can do it with stuff like this too. If I get to zoom into the camera here. Come on. Come on, game. You can do it. I can't do it in this area. Either it's made extra sturdy so you can't do that normally. I feel like a little kid trapped in a box. A little kid, a little dog trapped in a cage. Let me out. I can go fight her right now by myself. I could do it. Just let me do it. Eh. 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 But, yeah. I love seeing some of the most expensive variations for consoles. Like, did you know there was a Dreamcast that, like, has a special paint that, like, changes colors in different lights? Or, like, if you look at it from a different angle, it changes colors? Like, those consoles I love. I wish I could just see one in person one time to see it. Not to touch it, but just to see it. Eh. Come on, let me clip in there. Let me clip in there. Let me clip in there. Eh. Ah, I tried. These are the things I do when I'm bored. I just run around at the speed of sound. I also gotta learn what else I can do with my modded Vita. I'm pretty sure there's a lot I can do. There is probably a ton I can do with it. Like, I'm definitely going to be downloading a lot of games. That's going to be my PS1 machine. That will 400% be my PS1 machine. And PSP machine to play those games. And I wonder how I can, like, get my own, like, PlayStation 1 ROMs to go on there. Because it'd be nice to, like, be able to properly... I'm pretty sure with my PS2 I can rip some of my PlayStation 1 games. And rip some of them. And be able to play them on my PS Vita. Bless me. Ugh, sorry. Alrighty. Come on, come on. It's about to hit 9 minutes. Come on, game. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me some mercy. Give me some mercy, alright? Alright, give me some mercy. Can I please? Can you please? Let's see here. I'm checking something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. There's gotta be some players around that I can queue up with. I don't want to be rude, Fell Winters, but would you be interested? Eh? Would you be interested? I don't mean to summon you to help me, but would you be interested? Help a girl out? Help a broke girl out? Please. I'm also fine just waiting. I just gotta fill up the blank space with information and me rambling on for like 7 hours. I was able to do it for 40 minutes earlier. I know a lot of people tell you for like Twitch whenever you're streaming, you need to learn how to get good at like just rambling on and on and on and on and on and on. You're all good. Don't worry. Give me a minute. I'm in the middle of a fight. All right. Let me have some fun here. Can you finish the fight or will I get into a lobby? Let's see. Let's test the fury out. I don't mean to be messing with you, but I'm like... Also, I love this pose. This pose. This pose. This pose exudes not aura. Witching to Ana. Wait, I didn't know you could witch to Ana? What's next? We can witch to Adam's turtle? I love Adamatoise as a name, but I just like to call it Adam's turtle. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess I managed to get into a dungeon. I can't withdraw. If I withdraw, that means I'm pretty much not going to be able... Uh-oh. I think it might be too late. I might have to make a choice and jump. No, go on ahead, lol. Do it. Alright. I was like... I'll meet you on the other side after the dungeon's over. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'm learning... Hi, I'm all learning healing, just putting that out there. Hoy me boys. Who dares to interrupt me? Hoy me boys! Oh crap, I may have made the dialogue go too fast. Over there, look! Oh. That's not good. Oh, they're planning to grab a bunch of them. I'll get back onto Nero, just let me put... I'll get back on Nero, just let me put Anna on Kraken. Amaja and the Cobalt prisoners, but why would they let the Oxid bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we've come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth shall revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? This will not help you, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slack the roots of which your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Leave the exile to us, Gradoss. We'll keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Gradoss. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. I feel bad because everybody else is probably waiting on me. I'm sorry. This worm would die by mine own hand. Come, I shall grant you the which you seek. Alright, let's do it. One or two party members who are new to this duty, a bonus will be awarded. I also forgot to eat the egg. I'm also going to be a jerk and eat... Alright, there we go. Alright. Tank Tance. Ow! Okay. Alrighty. It's taking me a minute. Okay, there we go. Got Tank Stance on. That's good. We will switch back over to this. Soon we will see the depths of your foolish mortal. Okay. Ow. Oh, dang it. The reckoning comes. We'll get behind here. Cool. I do remember that mechanic. I do remember it distinctly. Alrighty, we will switch over to you. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm getting out of there. Wow, this fight is actually not that difficult. Alrighty. Dang it. Let's see here. Alrighty, fire. Alrighty, this boss fight was not that difficult. Alrighty, poop. Yay! Thank you for playing. No! No! And then the psych out. Phase 2! What? How in the hells? This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None. Do you truly believe you could defy a god, Landwalkers? We took out the previous two before. My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who would use my crystals to wake shall rest, knowing their folly of their faith. All shall worship none but me, the one true God. I'm not gonna do the laugh. Of course, worship. So as long as the Axel keep praying, she'll never fall. Then let's stop them. Ugh. Okay, that sounded wrong. Ha ha ha. No harm shall come to you, my children. This is the only beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon, the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next, then the walls of stone shall not shield them from the tempest, and then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine. You, Landwalker, you who dare to raise your hand against me, shall be the first to pay for your sins. Now with your death, but with your life, you will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine. Behold, I have the power of Jolly Ranchers. Is that the green apple Jolly Rancher? The final one I need? Thank you. Behold, the last one. Oh, would you look at that? All of them are here. We have the full power of all the Jolly Ranchers. I know it sounds so cringy. What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Yeah, everyone kind of left. I'm gonna switch over this. Leave duty. Alright, time to another major cutscene.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die? We've done it! Ah! Impossible it is!
Kill you all! Is that all?
Who's that?
O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Dang. She's going after your...
Guys.
She's going... Guys is going after your throat here. Like, wow, you're sad.
Boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day?
We got our last crystal. That's a bone.
Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Dang. This, guys just decided to shoot them all down. With quick speed and efficiency, mind you.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That
Yeah.
foul stench! I see now. She has touched you!
She has touched you.
Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Honey, your power source is gone. You ain't gonna survive.
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Wait, are they trying to summon their primal?
Fight it, Lord of Crags. It hurts our soul. The pain, the pain.
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Oh, she was planning on summoning everybody.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Uh-oh.
Stop
That's not
talking,
good.
Boy. We must run.
Yep. Yep, it is time to leave.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Well, that's not good.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
Oh. That's Ultima Weapon. That's not good. Oh, hi there, Garuda.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda.
Oh.
Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
That's not good. I would run, lady. Yeah, I would run and get out of there. Oh, never mind.
No! No! No!
Oh. Dang, that was the most gruesome. That was legit the most gruesome. They just bit her head down like it was a gummy bear.
Seeds
Oh. That's definitely a big sign that we need to leave.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful.
Hi, La Brea.
Marvel, is it not?
Yeah. True marvel there, buddy.
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender.
Oh.
Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
And off he goes.
12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, Legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion, and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat.
Yeah, we did
While
achieve
I
our
take
goal.
comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does
But
mean
still.
that we safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Yeah.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. But first, we must needs find out all we can.
I'm sorry, I keep fucking around with the text
Let us
speed.
make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions.
Oh yeah, we also gotta get back to
All is
that
not yet
mission.
lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Alrighty, we're back. Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Something that's been troubling me, Mr. Gradoss. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... But I'm surely I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread, but even the most inquisitive mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our early discussion, we may consider the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe would dare summon their gods so long as that weapon exists. Truly, a more effective deterrent than I could have not imagined. It also seems a shame to plot its destruction. Quest complete. It's past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be so to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We are brought to our knees, but with the rest, rebuild and rise once more. Alright. Let's see. Inventory. I know there's a lot of stuff we need to sell. A lot of stuff we need to sell. So we are gonna Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket. What we're gonna do, chat, while we're on our way back, I'm gonna go sell some stuff because there's a lot of stuff we don't need. Okay. Let me just... Because I'm pretty sure we could just go up to one of the vendors here. Merchant and Mender. Hello there. Purchase items. I will sell... How much does this go for? Yeah, that's a lot of extra cash there. High ether. Can I discard? We will discard. Discard. I know you're not supposed to discard these, but they're taking up space. I want to get rid of them. I do not need them. I do not care. I do not care. Discard. I do not care. Discard. I do not care. There we go. There we go. Things look a lot cleaner now. Then I go right over to here. Merchant. Repair gear. And I'll just keep it. It's fine at its level. It's alright. It'll be okay. So sad. Our friends are gone. They're not there anymore. Unless they're in here. Oh, it's so dark and dreary. Let's talk to Sid here. I had no idea, Gradoss. I could only imagine what you felt when you returned that day. Tell me, Gradoss, does aught here strike you as odd? I've seen signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhaps it's just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the Solace. Or the Solar. Wait! Who goes there? Now, Ita. Is there any way to greet our friends? Halfinod, Gradoss. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ita. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. I'm just gonna lay down for a bit. I'm feeling lightheaded. Hey, don't worry. You go focus on resting, Fel. Top priority for your girl. Your girl tells you to go get some sleep. Go get some rest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been there to help me... Y'shtola's here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She'd gone to Udal to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papolino and Memphilia weren't among the dead according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gygas has yet to have harnessed. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence as well as the immunity it grants gifted to primal's influence. Powerful though his elegant weapon may be, he doubtless desires such protection. He means to use Memphilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. Chat, I wonder why. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Erosia. Can I count on you, Yida? What? Oh, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest.
Hear.
Oh.
Feel. Think.
Oh. Where am I?
Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my
Oh, whoops, I was about to skip the cutscene again.
Fear not, for I am ever with thee.
You stole the... Gradoss, I see that you and Alphinaud are safe, and Sid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It's as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Soir guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Menphilly and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mor Dona, Castrium Central. Quest complete. Casing the castrum. Y'shtola wishes to discuss the fate of the prisoners being held at the castrum. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Gradoss. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum will be a highly dangerous proposition, but now that the castrum central houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us. Lord Pronon of the House Doroten. He is stationed at the Obsterium at the Corpheus. Let us go to him, beseech his aid. Alrighty. Let's get things ready. Alright. Time to access my favorite mount. Yippee! I love this mount. It is so cool that I just recently discovered this. And it's so easy to get. As long as you've been doing multiple achievements, it's very easy to get your hands on this. And it's personally one of my favorites. Sorry, Poacher. You're on your own. Alright, where is the person? I think they're inside of here. Oh, yep. Hey, I remembered you. Ah, Gradoss, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Y'shtola, but of course, Lord Daron confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Yes, indeed, and we need your help. We need your credit card to help us out. We need your credit card number and the 3 numbers on the back of your credit card to help us. They hold the severity of our numbers, whom we intend to free. Any information you could provide will be greatly appreciated. I see. Then that might explain our scouts' reports. They've observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Hylian woman, an Elzen man, and 2 Lullafels. 1 male, 1 female. It's them! It has to be. Medilia, Yoranja, Papalimo, and Tataru. Tataru! My sweet summer child, I must save them. If the scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Colefius not long ago. 2 men to be believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafell, was seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Godhold. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue. Hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I be damned. It's Big and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Gradoss, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I feared he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in cast will require substantive planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If I had suggested the Gallians took our fellow Scion prisoners in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they would not be executed until some time as the study is to complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know of the Echo. As Lord Publius said, this may prove to be our only chance to rescue him. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Quest complete. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's time for a cutscene. Is it important cutscene time? Look, it's Lord Gaius and the Power Rangers. Oh, never mind. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. These stands for the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but to all our efforts will be vindicated when the Empire's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and to which their spineless leaders will have so happily failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. You shall depart for Castrum Ordnance at midnight. You will command the western front in Villebrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this shall be your will, I shall carry it to the best of my ability. I lived only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my imprudence, but it is proper to give command for half our forces to a... I have given nothing. You've earned it. That'll be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Oh, I leveled up. Eyes for the Empire. My purpose here is to Hold on. Okay. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Abaddon's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Delsman Darkhold, situated to the west. One man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Brucet, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. Alright, let's go reunite with our friends. In style. Behold, hand, carry me. I fucking love this thing. It is so genuinely cool. Hello there, good sir. You stand before Dawson Darkhold, the subterranean fort excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. I have a letter for you. A letter from Lord Him. So you've come aboard the Imperial airship? According to our scouts, the vessel had scarcely touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been again sighting the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captures are likely to be your friends, they say. Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reported took place near Autumn Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Permus. He should be able to assist you. Alright, let's go hurry and find our friends quickly. It might be too long before they get taken captive. We will just... Boop. Look at all these cool creatures. Oh crap, I did not know that I was at... Wait. I guess you have to be like 10 levels above? Oh, because I'm only level 56. I'm just shy of being over leveled. That's... Oh. There it is. Hi there. Please don't tell me I have to take on a dungeon. The Imperial airship? Aye, I saw it approach to land with my own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again. Not before long, it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gulfed orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Alrighty, chat. I think I should push on a little more. Footprints in the snow. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee where the vessel was forced to land. The Gallians who deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door, but to no avail, and decided to go somewhere else. In all, marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. You've searched the area. Mayhaps you'll be able to follow the prints to their owners. We shall. Footprints. Surveying, 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 surveying. Wait. Aw, you have to do the whole thing. You can't slide cast your way out of it. Drat. Alrighty. We should be getting close to our friends. Our friends, our wonderful, wonderful friends. Fabulous friends. Surveying, 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 surveying. Oh no. Okay. Let's survey again. Ooh. That's a really cool piece. That's a really cool set piece there. I like that set piece over there. That's like a really cool picture to take. Oh, whoops. I probably should have gone this way instead of getting distracted by the landmark there. Where could our friend be? Are they very close by to this area at least? Let's see here. We should be very close. Oh, hold on. Oh, yay! There's our friend Wedge. There you are, buddy. How's it going? So cold. I want to go home. Hi? Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. I'm skin and bones underneath, I swear. Gradoss, it's you! Thank goodness you're here! It's been awful! The Gallians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster-escaping moth, thrice! And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs, he isn't here? He went off in a different direction to lure the pursuers away. It's Sid. Can you hear me? Have you had any success? Track down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprised me the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashing he gives Wed, he's always taken care of him. I've scoured the arrows searching the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact Big headed west. With Yida and your still helping out, I'm sure it'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves me, there should be an Ashgardian fortification not far to your west. Momentum Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. I dare hope that was Master Garnod you've spoken with. After 5 long years, thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Gradoss. Let's go to Momentum Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Alright. But I'm gonna go in style, because it's fun. Behold hand, carry me away! Let's see. Let me check the area. Hi, enemy. Don't mind me, enemy. Oh, I was not that far away. Cool. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I was not that far away from the area. Cool. Hi there, people. Don't mind me. Well met and welcome, adventure. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, I've seen your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you hot broth. How are we feeling now? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis planned that you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest where you can. Aw, I appreciate that. They were so kind. Alrighty. Momentum hopes. Wedge is gratefully concerned for his missing companion. You know what? We'll continue on. Every time I want to end stream, but I'm like, I'll push a little more. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold with Gallians on his heels. He led the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate I have to rely on you again, Gradoss. But do you think you could search for Biggs? I have the slightest notion where he might be at the moment. But maybe, just maybe, the people here haven't seen something. A Rogan gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes up undully, but there's a cave situated a short distance from the south. We'll call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worthwhile to investigate. I made this decision only because your friend seems like the selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to the tower, may he elect to pass us by. Where am I? Okay, so it is definitely close by. Alright, behold, flying hand, guide me to the location. Mayhap that's where our friend will be. Oh, yep, I think this is definitely where our friend would be. Ooh. Oh, yep, that's definitely destination. Surveying, surveying. This is a really beautiful location. I might want to take a picture here. Pretty cool. Cool. Oh, okay. So that might be a problem. I'm gonna kind of attack these one at a time. Yep, attack these one at a time. Okay, alrighty. If I do this, I'm sorry if I hurt the local life. Ow. Okay, that hurts. Come on, can these enemies please go away? Go, 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 go. Alright, we didn't find them, unfortunately, Wedge. I'm sorry, we couldn't find them there. It was worth an honest try. Gradoss, were we able to learn anything? Not in this area? What stands to reason, I suppose, seeing he was trying to lure the galleons away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could it be? Wedge is determined to find Biggs. We can't give up, Gradoss. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Anyone who will listen, and hurry. Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the minute. Speak with this person. Maybe this person we know might be able to help us. And then after that, I think we're going to stop at that final quest here. Because we're approaching right at the 3-hour mark. Oh my god, these are a lot of stairs. There we go. Let me help myself out here. Hello there. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it's possible he might have made it for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through the Daffin Pass, the southern end which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantees your search will bear fruit, it is surely to bear than worrying and illness. Oh, and one more thing. Do not tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck when slipped and took a tumble. Alright. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be funny and go all the way up to the top here. Where is it? Jump! Whee! Ow. I will take a minute to heal because there are enemies that are pretty high leveled, so I could get killed if I'm not careful. I could, in fact, be killed. Yeah, because enemies are now getting to level 48, so they're getting right to around my level. So they will start posing some level of a threat, so I will need to be careful. Ooh, hold on. Oh, hello there. Oh, level 48. Alrighty. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Both of them are bouncing in sync. Ah, Gradoss, it's well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Yida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. He's not alone. Kill them all. Alright. Ow. Oh yeah, I'm about to take a ton of damage for no reason. Ow. Alright, hold on. Yep, I can move him closer. That's beautiful. Perfect. Move him closer, me. Let me zoom out the camera so I have a little bit of breathing room to see where I'm looking. Oh, that's the last of them. Hold on. Let me take care of you. What? Duty failed. Oh. 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 Oops. The game just forced me on very easy. Okay, mean. That's mean. Come on. We were doing so good. I was trying to help everybody out. Alright, fine, game. Go protect Biggs. Here. Alright, all you folks, aggro. Aggro onto me. Aggro onto me. See, all of you folks aggro. Aggro. Come after me. I'm your big target. Thank you. I'm just gonna let Yida do her own thing. Come on. There we go, come on. Come on, come towards me. Come on. Oh shit, whoops, go, go, go. Ow. Come on. Nope, damn it. No, 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 no. Focus on me. Focus on me. Ow, ow, ow. Focus on me. Yeah. Focus on thee. Focus on thee. No, stop paralyzing. Stop paralyzing me. Okay, come on. Alright, come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Shit, I forgot to recharge. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. Go, 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 go. Cannot let Biggs or any of them die. There we go. That should be the end. Jesus Christ, why can't I even everything out? I had to like basically hit multiple of them at the same time to get them all cooped up. My thanks. Another moment and I would have... Ugh. It's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Hey, why don't we go to that little settlement nearby? Momentum Tower, you say? Very well. Yida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. Alright, let's head back. AKA everybody else head back except me. Let's go. I love it when they abandon the main protagonists and don't let them tag along. I love it. It's like a common trope I've noticed. They'll be like, alright, let's all go. It's like, hey, what about me? They leave. It's like, really? Really? It's like, I was right there. I could have tagged along with you, but no, you guys go and ditch and say, oh, we'll meet you there. I see how it is. Like, I can't do a good fake cry. I cannot thank you enough, Gradoss, and the same goes to the rest of you. Thank you so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are family, are we not? Well, yes, it's just, I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe a lot of my life. And you saved Wedges too, Gradoss. I'm losing count of how much I owe you. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, is it really you? In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphino told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck us with an area warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what happened, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There was one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Gallians get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I've asked myself the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage of the Waking Sands, I note not a mist in the horizon. Nothing else suggests the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I could conclude that the Gallians neither came by land nor air. Nay, they were born there by a potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We are bounded and blindfolded and bundled into a cargo bay of waiting airship. I can't say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold. Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Big and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Mavilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That's when we last heard of them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but it probably was moons, or maybe only weeks. And then without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we were found and we were bound home for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew if they were taken back there, we were to never leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Ha! If I didn't know the better, I called that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That would have been Biggs' handiwork. Like as not, you were always the resourceful one in a tight spot, my friend. Gradoss, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Mavilia and the others are still waiting for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Irons is back in business. Let's go and give them the Imperials what they're for. Hurrah! And with that, I think that's now a really good stopping point there. We accomplished a lot. And I know we were originally meant to finish ARR, base ARR, but, I'm kind of pushing hard on 3 hours here. Tomorrow, or next time, we'll finally be finishing off the rest of base ARR, and maybe do a little bit of the post-game, start a little bit of the post-game. So hopefully by next weekend, we'll get most, if not all, of post-ARR completed. And then, starting into July, we'll officially have begun our journey into Heavensward. And then you guys will get to find out what the next job is. We've been doing a lot with good old Black Mage here, so it'll be exciting to see what I select next. Alrighty. But anyways, like I always say, whether you stopped by once, whether you showed up, whether you made a chat, whether you chatted the whole time, or do anything of the sort, thank you for the love and support. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow for us to finish, or tomorrow or whatever, to finish base ARR. Toodles!